I only have one that you didn't mention, but it's pretty interesting. So a new puppet film trailer has dropped. It's called The Happy Time Murders from Jim Henson's son, Brian Henson.
Nice.
But the trick about this film is it's an adult picture.
Okay.
Think about Team America if it was like with puppets.
Okay.
And not marionettes.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And you got to check out the trailer. It's got Melissa McCarthy. Mm-hmm. And it's fucking outrageous, man.
You sent me that text. Yeah. You're like, oh, you gotta check it out. I haven't checked it out yet. I probably will after we get done with this. But
it's got crazy, it's got like a puppet ejaculating just in the trailer.
Nice.
But my news about this film is that I guess in the trailer they say all street, no sesame.
Okay.
Something
nice.
like that.
Yeah.
Referencing Sesame Street, which they did not get the permission to do.
Yeah.
So obviously the execs of Sesame Street saw the trailer and were super offended, and now have slapped the movie with a lawsuit.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. And I thought that was super
That's cool.
interesting.
Making waves already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hopefully it doesn't hurt their campaign. Because they're trying to get the movie out and they just started it. But I mean, with Henson coming from the background that he has, they should be fine.
Yeah, they're going to be good.
I don't know. But yeah, check out the trailer, everybody.
Yes,
the
please.
Happy Time Murders.
That sounds good.
It seems pretty wild.
Yeah.
For sure. And then we're going to move into our next segment.
And now it's time for the weekly recommendations.
So, what do you got for me?
All right. So I just recently watched this zombie-ish film on...
Cargo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a Netflix original. It stars... What the hell is his name? The guy from...
It stars... What the hell is his name?
Yep, that guy from Lord of the Rings, but not the Lord of the Rings you're thinking about, the one before.
Oh, the Hobbit dude.
The Hobbit, there you go.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know. You got the wrong... I'm not a fan of those movies.
Let me see. Checking Netflix. Martin Freeman.
Okay.
Yes. It's an awesome movie. So let me give you a little description here, courtesy of Netflix Mobile from my phone. Amid a terrifying pandemic, a father searches the wilds of Australia for someone willing to protect and care for his infant daughter.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool movie.
I know it's a zombie flick, right?
Yes.
But it seemed I've heard I haven't seen it yet. I'm very interested too, but I've heard that it's very original.
Yes, it is.
Like in its execution of the genre. So
yeah, it's really cool. He does a great job. It's really a really small cast, but it works, and it's a pretty cool movie. I really highly recommend it because it's I mean, if you like zombie movies or just something different, it's not really. It's a different kind of zombie movie.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely check it out.
Nice. It just dropped, right?
Yeah, it just dropped within the last I think last month.
Pretty fresh.
Pretty fresh, yeah.
All right.
And that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, just one.
Oh shit, man! All right, I got a couple.
Okay. Oh damn.
All right. So my first, I've been hyping this up because it fucking deserves it. Cobra Kai.
Oh yes, I haven't seen it yet. I don't. I think I might get that free 7-day.
It's not 7 days. It's like a month.
It's a free month.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Of YouTube Red.
Yeah. Okay,
guys,
then I might do that.
Check that out. YouTube Red. The episodes of Cobra are a smooth 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. Similar to Ash vs. Evil Dead. You get a lot for your buck.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. No. This show is amazing, man.
Nice.
Like they're totally having the Karate Kid kind of saga moving continuation of it, but it's brilliant. Mm-hmm. Better than the remake, better than the sequels.
Nice. Okay.
They reference all the sequels.
Okay.
And everything's interwoven, and pretty much it's from the the perspective of the villain of the first film.
Yeah.
Who, sweep the leg.
Yeah.
The blonde kid that gives Daniel a really hard time.
Yes.
So it's based from that villain's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of a fuck up, and it's 40 years later after the original film. It picks up, and you start off with him, and he's not doing very well. He's kind of just like drifting day by day, and he gets something happened, or in Daniel LaRusso, who's the main Karate Kid, is he's kind of wealthy now. He's got his own car dealership.
Nice.
Just fucking chilling.
Yeah.
And the villain dude's got to wake up every day, and he sees Daniel on commercials and everything, and he finally just has it, and he reopens Cobra Kai.
Nice.
Which is the infamous dojo.
Yes.
No mercy.
Yes.
And he slowly starts recruiting kids around the town.
Yeah.
And it's building up to this crazy kind of showdown between him and Daniel, and you got all these subplots, but without getting too far into it or spoiling anything, check it out. It's called Cobra Kai on YouTube Red. One of the first series I've ever checked out on there. So I hope they start bringing more original content like this. Go watch it so we can get a season 2, because goddamn, if anything,
if any show gets canceled,
if anything deserves to be renewed for season 2, it's fucking Cobra Kai.
Nice.
So check it out. Next up, I want to do a soft, spoiler-free review of Deadpool 2.
Okay, nice.
I went to see it over on Monday for Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Over the afternoon. It's good, but I don't agree with people saying that it's as good as or it's better than the first.
Oh, okay.
And the reason why is that they're guilty of doing this thing where they start pulling the Family Guy card, where they're trying to push a story, and they're too busy spending all this time doing inside jokes.
Okay.
And it's like, dude, this isn't Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, you know what I mean? So they do that so much that it starts to become repetitive.
Okay.
And I think for me, at least, it took me out of the main story. But other than that, it's great. I do recommend going to see it in theaters. Ryan Reynolds is always as good as Deadpool. Fucking Josh Brolin was a great Cable, but I think in this he's a little underused.
Okay.
I would have liked a little bit more screen time and for him to have gotten just a bigger role a little bit. You'll see what I'm talking about when you check it out. But Deadpool 2, check it out. And if you don't agree with me, let us know.
Yes. I have a question. That is Bill Skarsgård in the movie, right?
Yeah, he's on the X-Force.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I think I mentioned it before. You see him for like a split second when they're in the plane or whatever, and that's about it. But that probably tells you that much about his character and how long he lives. But just like what's his name from that guy's name from Suicide Squad, Slipknot.
No, that's right.
It's like, oh yeah, he's in the first 2 seconds of the trailer, and then he's not in it anymore.
And he doesn't get his backstory.
Yeah, he doesn't have his own little cool cameo, his little comic book thingy. So yeah, but
like, oh, all right.
I'm kind of smart. But yeah, all right.
Also, Domino is an amazing character.
Yeah,
standout character.
She looks awesome
for sure. My last rec is Dogtown and Z-Boys, the documentary, which came out in 2001, I believe. It basically just takes you deeper than the film that we're about to get into, about where exactly the kids of Venice Beach, Dogtown, come from.
Okay.
And individually takes you through their lives, what they went through, everything, how they revolutionized skateboarding. It's amazing to see the footage compiled together, and it's got a 97 on Rotten, the doc. So yeah, it's called Dogtown and Z-Boys. Check it out.
Yes,
for sure. I know Chris will appreciate me giving a shout out to that.
Yeah,
he thinks it's superior to Lords of Dogtown. So shout out to Chris.
Yes, what's up, Chris?
That's for you. And we'll move into our if you don't object, go into our movie focus.
Yeah, let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now for the movie focus of the week.
All right, so as we talked about in the beginning of the show, we're going to be talking about Lords of Dogtown. We watched the unrated version tonight. It's from 2005. It runs at 1 hour and 47 minutes. It's got a 54 on Rotten. Directed by Catherine Hardwicke, who did 13. For anybody who loves that movie, it's pretty good. And written by Stacy Peralta, who is actually a filmmaker himself now.
Yes.
Actually loved the screenplay. I think it's really good, or written really well. You know, of course, somebody who's lived through that would be able to write about it more than anyone else from the outside. It's starring John Robinson, Emile Hirsch, Rebecca De Mornay, Victor Rasuk, Nikki Reed, Heath Ledger, and Michael Araujo. What's this? Here's the synopsis. This biopic follows a group of kids from Venice Beach who reshaped how we all see skateboarding forever.
Yes.
In a nutshell. So this was my pick for the week.
Yes.
What did you think about it, James?
This movie is...
This is your first time?
Yeah, first time watching it. I think I watched it maybe when it first came out on DVD. I think I only got like 30 minutes into it. Yeah, this movie's awesome. It's cool to see kind of these pioneers of this of the skateboarding culture.
It's a great word you used.
Yes, well, thank you.
Very much.
I've been researching some stuff. But no, yeah, I mean, it was cool to see how that kind of transformed into something that was never really, I guess, like a competitive sport.
Well, okay, so this is something important we missed. This film is based in 1975.
Yes.
Pretty much. It's a period piece. And before these kids and kind of what happened in that year, skateboarding was looked at as nothing more than a trend, similar to the Slinky or the Skip It things, or it was it was nothing more than a toy.
Yeah, exactly. What one guy says, I'm not making some kid toys, you know. But
so it was interesting that skateboarding was nothing more than a childish hobby for a while, and then all of a sudden, you know,
it blew up.
Yeah, it blew up into this like competitive sport. It was like they created one of the first extreme sports, because these kids grew up surfing. They'd wake up like 4 or 5 in the morning before school just to go catch their set. But as we all know, even if you don't surf, there's not always that set to catch. You know, sometimes it's flat, the waves aren't what you need, or you just can't make it out. And so skateboarding, these kids, they started using skateboards to kind of ride concrete the way that you would catch a wave. And concrete's there, inevitably.
It's there forever.
Yeah.
It's always there. What does the guy say? He's like, there's more concrete covering... he said something about, like, there's concrete everywhere, man. He's like... there's more concrete over here than there are waves to catch.
Yes, exactly.
But I thought that was really cool, and I really enjoyed this movie. It was cool to learn about this. These guys and how the guys who blew it up and kind of started it all.
Who are it's Stacy Peralta,
yes,
the writer of the film. Tony Alva, we all know he's big in Vans now, and Jay Adams. The guy who kind of went on the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite character?
Favorite character? Heath Ledger's character.
Oh wow, yeah. Skip in England.
Yeah, he was. I don't know how he was in real life, but I'm pretty sure he was probably really close to how Heath portrayed him. But he was it was cool to see how he, he was all about making surfboards in the beginning, and he kind of sees these kids. They're skateboarding every day when they're not on waves, and he's